Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon, students. Yeah, so we will continue another subchapter, which is 6.5 influence line for trusses. As we know, trusses are also used as a primary load carrying structures for bridges, so we can predict how and what is the influence line for trusses if we have a moving load pass through the bridge deck. Yeah? So if you look or if you refer to this diagram, so normally for trusses we have bridge deck. Yeah, this is the bridge deck, and then all the loads from the moving vehicles will pass through this bridge deck, and the loading will pass through the stringers. Yeah, and then the stringers will pass the load through the floor beam. Yeah, so this is the floor beam, so you can see perpendicular to the stringers. Yeah, so the long element here is the stringers, and then all the loads will pass through the floor beams. Yeah, so this is called floor beams. Yeah, so the load on the floor beam then will be transmit to the support. So this is the support for the truss. Yeah, okay, so we can obtain the ordinate values of the influence line for a member by loading each joint along the deck. So if you still remember, when we try to analyze a truss, we always go for a method of joint. Yeah, means the load will be applied at a joint. Yeah, so with a unit load, and then use the method of joints or method of section. So these are the two methods that we always use when we want to analyze the forces in the truss. Yeah, so again the similar approach will be used in this influence line. Okay, for example, here we can go straight away to 6.15. Yeah, in page 261. Yeah, page 261. So here you have a truss system, a bridge truss system shown in the figure. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 joint, yeah, in the truss. So the question asks you to draw the influence line for the force in member GB. Yeah? So this member GB. So what you need to do is to move the unit load 1 kilonewton. Yeah? So as we understand from the concept of the bridge, all the load must be applied at joint. Yeah? So, and then if you still remember, for the influence line we have two approach, whether to use tabulated value or the influence line equation. Yeah, so to draw the influence line for bridge truss, it is recommended to use a tabulate value. Okay, so here, as I mentioned just now, for truss we have to apply 1 unit force to each joint. Yeah? So you can see here from the figure, you have joint A, joint B, joint C, joint D, and joint E. So each joint is spanned with 6 meter. So you can start your force 1 unit being applied at A, and then move at B, C, D, and E, as mentioned or as given in this table. Okay, so once you start giving 1 unit force GB at x equal to 0, yeah, then you can calculate what is the A support value, AY, and what is EY. Yeah. So first of all, you need to find what is AY and EY. So once you know that, then you can do, or you can cut the truss section. Yeah? So this is using, so you can cut this. You can cut this using method of section. So you cut this and then you can find the value of force GB. For this example, they put here 1 unit force at joint B. So you can see by giving a 1 unit force at joint B, so they have AY equal to 0.75, EY equal to 0.25. So cut the section and you will have this FGB 0.354. So you can see here, by putting the force, the 1 unit force at X equal to 6 meter, or at joint B. Yeah. So you can say this at joint B, this at joint A, this at joint C, D and E. So you move from A to B, and then to C, to D and to E. So each load you need to calculate the FGB. Yeah. So first one you get FGB 0. Second one, when you place 1 unit at B, you will have 0.354. Then you move 1 unit force at C, which is 12 meter. Then you have FGB negative 0.707, and until you move 1 unit force at the end point, which is E. Okay, so you have this table, then you can draw your influence line. Yeah, so this is at A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so you will have the influence line based on the value given in the table here. Okay, so you can see at 24 meter, your influence line back to 0. Okay, so we have done for 6.5, and I will continue again for 6.6 later on. Thank you.